losing to Cristrons to get in first place.
Yep.
Yeah, do you want to talk about it?
I won Worlds
You won Worlds.
in my dreams.
Yeah, okay, yeah, glad we got that in there.
Won
Anyway,
Worlds, yep.
but what did you do?
We're back. Videos gone. I don't know where they went. I found them. I went to Thunderforge Gaming. I played 4 rounds with MERMAIL post list, and I got first place without Fualos, Impulse, or any like crazy expensive cards.
Oh no. Ghost Rare Stardust Dragon.
Look,
It's kind of expensive.
Let me show you this card. It's the sauce.
What in the world?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. We're gonna talk about it.
All right, well, let's see what you got.
All right. So, of course, we're still playing our boy Neppy. Nettibus is him. He's the homie. This card is still 1 card, 4 or 5 interruption combo. 3 shrine. I do play the Coelacanth stuff. Coelacanth is super important to the strategy. You can play without it, but that's less of a pure variant, and I feel like Coelacanth like raises the ceiling of the deck way higher. 3 copies of Goons because I'm gooning. That's all the good ones. 3 Poseidra. This is the going first build, but I think Poseidra is just a really generically like good Sea Serpent you would want to see in your opening hand. It also makes it so you don't have to search it going second if you have it in your hand already. It's a level 7 buy to make Gaios. It triggers Neptibus to search the equip spell. It's a good card. 1 Infantry, finally secret. Go day card. Love this card. On to the Mermails. 3 Teus, 3 Shadow Squad, 3 Pike. And then I played Lapis Dragon yesterday because I played Crocosaur in the extra deck, but I chose to play Megalo. And instead, this card just seemed better, and I should have played this instead of Lapis. Lapis never came up yesterday too much. I searched like 1 time just to link it off. Megalo would have done the same thing and given me an equip spell. I think a guy also topped a regional playing Megalo, so Megalo is a pretty good idea there. But if it doesn't work out, you don't have to play it. This is a 45 card list, so you can obviously replace it with something else. This is also a no statue, no Moon Glacia build.
No Moon Glacia.
All combo, no hand rip. 1 Minstrel. I kind of lied.
Hey, I thought you said no hand rip.
I kind of lied. You get it back. I give it back to you. I just get scared of Nib because we don't have Toad. R.I.P. my boy Bahamut. He was done dirty. Fuck this card. I hate drawing it. This card is a cool tech card. This card is a cool card. These are the fishy boys you summon off Coelacanth.
So where's this Harpooner coming from?
So there's plays. Number 1, if you want to make so my end board that I make going first with just Neptibus is Link 3, Changying, Drageye, Abyss Gaios. You have to play Fishborg Harpooner to do that. It also is an extender from hand if you draw it, unlike a lot of the bricks Coelacanth like makes you play. If you draw Harpooner, it just discards a water to summon itself. If it's sent to the graveyard synchro material for a water synchro, it non-targeting negates a monster on your opponent's field, so it lets you like kind of like interact with their board in weird ways they have to like think about. But it's really good. It's also at level 4 that you can revive off of Coral to help you make rank 4s if you have to, and that does come up sometimes. The best boy, Space Mambo. You can really play whatever you want, but this is the homie. It just has to be a vanilla water. That's all that really matters here.
So 7-colored fish.
They didn't have it, and they have my boy Space Mambo.
They didn't have 7-colored fish.
Nope, they have my boy the Space Fish, the Mambo. But it was fine. I mean, I drew it like once, but the Xyz grabs it from deck or graveyard, so you never really have a problem like getting access to this card. And it's just discard fodder for like Coelacanth or Poseidra or whatever. It's just a bonus water. For non-engine, there's a lot. This is where I think this deck shines. I chose to play 3 Thrust and 1 Talents today. This came up a lot. Setting, where is it? Virtue Stream from deck. After you get Hand Trap, at least ending on a pop 2 is better than ending on nothing. Going second, against a, I know it sounds weird, against a Vanquish Shoal player who ended with 2 back row, or 3 back row, and a Fenrir. I Thrust Searched, Lightning Storm, cleared his back row, impermed his Fenrir. OTK, you lost. Against Fiendsmith, Azamina, Snake Eye stuff, I thrusted for Talents. Talents took his Fenrir, and then Fenrir cleared his board. So that was cool. And it lets you search a lot of side cards as well. I play evenly matched and stuff. But yeah, mainly just setting Virtue Stream is important. And Talents is nutty still. If you have a hand where you can resolve Talents plus Minstrel, you're hand ripping for 2 plus making full board and negating your opponent a resource. Or if you need to, you just draw 2 cards. So that's that. Everything else is just hand traps. I lied. The 1-0 spells. I forgot about those. You don't have to play this. This is Neptibus. I couldn't think of a 45th card I wanted to play because I really don't like playing Mullen Glacia. It requires too many like setups with the water plays in graveyard, and you never know what's going to happen. So I chose to play this. This was fine. Somehow when you have 1-for-1, you always have Neptibus. For hand traps, for real though, I play 3 Perulia, 3 Nib, 3 Ash, 3 Valor, and 3 Imperm. There is no Impulse, there is no Fualos, there is no crazy expensive card, simply because I just didn't have them.
Isn't Perulia like $700 though?
No, Perulia is a solid 40 that I paid 30 on, so that's fine.
Oh.
The Nibs are cool. Nib is a really good card right now at the start of the new format. It's a really interesting like card that makes your opponent think whether or not you'd have it or play it. Last format, it wasn't that great, but since like Rizal got hit, Malice got hit, you'd have to like, if people have to play different combo lines and stuff like that, and some people just want to play different decks, and Nib is just a card no one expects, and you just walk into it. Ash and Valor are generic, and Imperm says no talents. So it's always good. That's the main deck. It's a clean 45. I say clean because there's a lot of bricks in here, but you can play with almost every brick that you draw. You just prefer to not draw any of them. On to the extra deck. First off, shout out to Quality YGO, the channel. You guys are either watching this on YouTube or you went through the Facebook group chat, which I linked this video. Feel free to subscribe and like and ask us for certain content that we can make for you guys so you guys can, you know, want to come back. For the links, I played Neptibus, MERMAIL Abyss Lacia, and then I chose to play 2 Coral Anemone instead of the Abyss Keeper. I just really hate playing Abyss Keeper. You can't link with it. It only summons fish. It's not that good of a board breaker. I'd rather get nibbed on Coral and just remake the second Coral and keep playing anyways. Abyss Lacia is great, and this card is phenomenal. Don't mind that. Xyz, Poseidra, Abyss Gaios, my boy Secret, and Abyss Trite. These are the best Xyz in the extra deck. This card bounces 3 and revives 3. This card is honestly not that good anymore. And this card's insane, just a free body. And it sets the trap card if you're bad enough to play it. And then the shitty Xyz that we have to play. Laverty Dragon. It's follow-up, it adds the trap card. This card's pretty good. This card is terrible. You have to search Space Mambo, the GOAT, but it just triggers goons. You can choose to play Snowdust Giant and like minimalize playing a brick, but I like the additional water in hand because sometimes it comes up when you draw like too many water discard cards like Teus or Megalo and stuff like that. And Kragan was actually goated yesterday.
Where's the Gozen?
No.
Kragan Gozen.
Nah, Kragan Dragout yesterday was my end board like twice.
Dragout?
Yeah. Well, that's what the Harpoon is for. We had to get there. But no, Kragan was insane. Making everything water really hurt the Snake Eye player. He ended up actually using Subversion to place it in the back row, but until that point, this card was a really like hard card for them to get around. It's also insanely good against the Vapor Soul player. I just made Kragan plus Dragite through hand traps, and he just it was hard for him to play with the attribute changing. For the synchros, I hate this card. White Aura, Narwhal. Narwhal. He just revives a fish. This is a level 7 that helps you make Changing, or this card revives the Baby Croc to make Virtue Dragon, and then you make Coral. It's a good card. I still play Donna. I don't play the statue. I don't even side the statue, but sometimes Donna does come up to E-Telly like a level 4 from deck to be able to make the Dragite or to make the Changing or stuff like that. 1 Croc. I got nibbed. I preemptively made the Poseidra on top of my Xyz as my 5th summon. I let him nib me because obviously we didn't have Minstrel access and we didn't have Toad. So I got nibbed, and then I just revived 3 off for Poseidra, Synchro for Croc, drew 2 cards, and ended with Crocosaur, Neptibus, Infantry, plus Virtue Stream through nib, which is still 5 interruptions. So that was really insane. And Crocosaur is also a level 9 Synchro And just an interruption, you can also revive off Coral through Nib also, because it's only 1,000 attack. So that's really good. Cheng Ying, I did not make him yesterday too much, but when you do make him, he's pretty much a game winner. This card, plus Kragan, plus the Xyz, these two modulate attacks. This card gets big. It's a whole cluster for the opponent to try and like work out math from. And then the Dragite. Dragite was pretty cool. I did try to do the Dragite bounce to hit the Nib like 3 times. It never happened because I'm unfortunate. But like if you get hand trapped or like you mess up the combo line, you can still make like Dragite this and like Croc with the Link 3 or something like that, which is still a lot of interruptions. But that's why I like this build more than like the Statue or Mullen Glacia build, where it's not focused on hand rip. I like the way this deck plays right now because I can like build a board and not be locked into one end board. I can make different variations of stuff and feel good about it. That was the extra deck. Shark token because water. For the extra deck, there is like a proxy in here. Don't worry about it. I am playing 3 Lancia. Malice still scares me because my teammate was there and he plays Malice and I'm scared of Malice. That's it. This card is terrible besides that. 2 Lightning Storm, 3 evenly matched. This card is goated. No one's putting up Omni Negates. If they have Eclipse Twins with Detonator, it's really hard for them now to set up a legal Xyz to make in the graveyard for Eclipse Twins to bring back with the Detonator. So typically like evenly Ryzeal and they'll keep Detonator. This deck clears a Detonator. You evenly Malice, they just keep Crypto or they keep the Firewall. That's so fine. It's a lot less scary when your opponent loses 4 cards. And I'll happily trade my battle phase. So this card's good. I play Reaper. This card is good. Especially in a deck like Water, especially now since the ban list, we lost so much. Now we have to play.
We lost so much,
Yeah.
loses 1 card.
So things like Bahama into Toad is so scary to lose because that's how we get like our Goons access. Beforehand, we get like 4 or 5 Goon Surge. Now we get like 3, which, you know, ooh, boo-hoo. But like when you're making a big board, that matters. Now we have to play the terrible like Magic Key card or like Snowdust Giant. So like post side, I take out like this Dragite and probably just like the Virtue Dragon, and I'll side in like I'll side out one of these and side in one of my targets that I want to side in with cherries to be able to hit the meta decks, or to hit generically like Fiendsmith cards, and sometimes that does put a really big damper on them. I actually didn't have a Detonator yesterday, so I played Duo Drive. If I would have hit Detonator, it actually would have been worse, but it's still correct to do. I hit his Duo Drive and he couldn't combo because he just drew ice and I had 1 hand trap. Yeah, I would much rather have Detonator. I actually probably don't even want to play a Ryzeal card for my Cherry Stark anymore. I'd probably rather just play a Desiree or a Sequence or a Requiem.
Just or a Math
card.
Mech Calibration.
No. Just kind of like a Fiendsmith card because like everyone's on Fiendsmith, especially since the reprint. I think it's gonna get more popular. And when your opponent goes like Link Moon Goddess and you just hit you just hit Requiem, like that can just go crazy. Or you know they go for Sequence and they Sequence effect. You chain Reaper, reveal Desiree, GG's, the Neg, and then I play Whitebinder. I didn't play against Malice, so this card didn't come up, but Hidden Whitebinder is still correct, and I would love to Reaper a Whitebinder, take them out of having that card, and then put them on, like, you know, better have the extenders to play without this, because it's a key card in their combo. But Reaper was good. I would just change up the targets that I played. The last 2 cards is just simply 2 Minstrels. You know, you go first, you draw Minstrel, you Minstrel the opponent, you Goon Search, you win the game, you normal Neptibus, the game is over, GG's. But, yeah, that was my list. A few tweaks I would have made. Like I said, I would have played in the Fiendsmith card. I would have probably cut down on Lancias. Because I play Thrust, I might like want to tech a Sanctum or something like that, but we will soon see. It's really all just prep and hard work and practice, getting ready for Indianapolis Nationals and everything. So it's all in good fun and all in good practice. So we're trying to figure out what we want to take, and this is not it. Not
Whoa. Water's not the best deck anymore?
It was always the best deck, just no. now.
Well, hopefully post-Alliance it changes.
I doubt it, but we're going to see. You can definitely catch us at the Indianapolis Nationals. You can definitely catch us making more content on YouTube and posting on our Facebook group. Hopefully you guys are like tuned into that stuff. We'll be posting a lot more like dueling book deck lists and maybe some feature matches from like online remote regionals and shit like that. So that'd be really cool.
Also, I do want to say that post-Alliance Insight regionals have been announced. We will definitely be at Columbus, Indianapolis, and Kentucky, and we're thinking about going to Michigan. So we'll see. We'll definitely like update you and see where we're going. But
yeah, all right. We love to see you guys later. Hopefully you guys subscribe.